Get up out of here.
Me with another one.
Like, the more I'm looking at things and how things are trending, and I work to not focus my attention exclusively on the events that are happening day to day. However, work to keep an overview of what is happening. I don't know, just to be able to add some context and some perspective of why I'm going through. Because I work not to put certain things in my vortex so they don't become a reality, or I precipitate on them and worry about them all the time, thus giving them life. So I work not to do that. So, however, there are things that you hear, like I said, to have an overview, to keep you in the loop, so to speak, of things that's to happen or what have you, especially from a spiritual perspective, because that's where I'm coming from here, particularly. So, when I think about all the things that's happening and where this world is trending to, and different things of the nature, and the plan, the agendas, and all that stuff, and what is to look to come, and what comes to mind is travesty, devastation, and all that kind of stuff, I realize that I say to myself from a spiritual perspective is, well, get up out of here. Get up out of here. Like, work to really not come back to this dimension. Making sure, like, your spirit is right. Like, when they used to tell you, you know, you got to make sure your spirit is right so you know where you're going. I get that in different contexts now. I see it more so like, get your spirit right so you can direct and be the director of where your spirit is going. Not so much that somewhere is someone somewhere someplace is gonna judge your spirit to where it's gonna go, but you are the orchestrator of your spirit, that you can direct it to where you want it to go.
Make sure to subscribe.
So that's why they say, do not have the cares of this world upon you, because that's getting in the way of you directing your spirit of where you want it to go and where you want it to be, because you get consumed with what you see. And it's not so much about what you see, so much about what you feel, because that's what you connect with in the spirit, is what you feel. So I'm just like, get out of here. Don't get so consumed in this battle of what's going on in this dimension, in this realm, to the point where you letting it direct all your attention, take all your attention, consume all your attention, causing you fear, causing you anxiety, causing you stress, like really, like all of this stuff. Just like, you know what, y'all can have this. You can have this. I just want to get my spirit right so I can direct it to where I want it to go after this is over. So whatever that means to you, because I'm not here to try to determine or to be definitive, because what happens is the point get amiss, because what we do is we start picking out little differences about what that means and how to get there. You can take what I'm saying really and put it in the context of however you believe and you desire and you think, and it can still be beneficial to you and work for you. In some ways, when they be like, oh, we worshiping all the same God, there's different pathways. It's like, you don't have to get so in the minutia of what way and this way and that way, and it's got to be this way, it's got to be that way. I think all of it is particularly just making sure you're working to see what your spirit needs and what you should feed it in order to be in a place from whatever genre you've been taught that it goes here or it bees here or does this. I'm just speaking in a specific realm of, from my knowledge base of directing it and being the orchestrator and the conductor of where I want it to go. And I believe I have that power. No, I know I have that power to do that. It's based on my decisions and the things I do, foods I eat, you know, what I partake in, what do I do, what do I put in my vortex, and all those things, how much I consume the cares of this world, how much do I become consumed as a consumer of information, of material, of items, of things, of power, of stature, like all of these things, right? All of these things that just coincidentally, when something tragically happens to you a lot of times, means nothing. Means nothing, right? So I think Tupac said it.
What did Tupac say, fam?
When he said, my only fear of death is coming back here reincarnated. If I can use a phrase that would kind of sum up or put a punchline to what I'm saying, that's what I would say right there. My only fear of death is coming back here reincarnated. So you can have it. What he was saying was, you can have it. I give it to you. I don't want to come back here. This shit is wicked. This dimension is nutty. This is this. This is that. I don't want to come back. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not here to discuss Tupac and his plight and what eventually and moves. I'm not. Just the phrase itself, like, you know, not the messenger, the message. But yeah, give it up. You can have it. You know what I mean? I'd rather focus on what looks like on maybe another side, another dimension, another realm. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's more love, because this thing is out of balance in a way of just so much hate, pain, and everybody's on angst, and everybody just looking to be a certain way, this, that, and the third. It's just out of balance, though. That's what I feel. Certain energies are needed to mend and cause a healthy balance, because they're all needed. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's aggression, whether it's a non-aggression, being patient, or all that energy is needed for different times in different ways. But when it becomes out of balance and things just went off to one end of the pendulum onto the other, and it's just like all out there, it's like something different. And I know we all feel like this is nutty, and it's getting nuttier. It's different. But just, you know, we just need to protect our spirit more, focusing on our spirit. Focus on the things that, you know, really edify us, you know what I mean, from a spiritual and a balanced type of way, and focus our energies on that, so we can be the director of our course, true director and conductor. That's my empowerment message for the day. I'm your host, Universal, of the Way Out podcast. Please make sure you like and you definitely share. Keep the information flowing to empower others. And you subscribe by all means, and you donate so we continue to create and keep this empowerment train moving. Choo choo! And as always, peace and love. And you can go to wayout7.com, where you can see all the services I provide, whether you need an MC of an event, motivational speaker to speak to some youth, workshops, one-on-one coaching, just all of the things that I've been about in my life, just wrapped up into one to provide and empower the people. Peace.